What's up, Charleston? Jon Crompton here, your trusted realtor in the Charleston area. I want to give you guys a snapshot of the market. I know it's been quite interesting to pay attention to. We're going to pay attention to the same 6 things I like to, but I'm going to do a little different. I'm going to show you the month over month, but I'm also going to show you the yearly trend lines just to kind of give an idea of where we are and where we may be going in this real estate market. If we look at the average sales price for June, it was actually down 2.2%, still way up there at $628,000. That's the average sales price in the Charleston market. But if we go to median, that was up 1.3 at 430, and we've been hovering in this higher 300s, 400s for some time. But if we look back at the rolling 12 months, it's been pretty steady since October of 23 with a slight increase. And that's not bad. As a homeowner, you want to see an increase. As a buyer, you don't. Let's be real. You definitely don't. And same thing with the average, right? It's gone up a little bit more, but the median price is pretty steady, and that's good to see. Let's talk about days on market. The average days on market for June were 43 days. That's up 19.4%, and still, that's not a bad number days on market wise. It just feels really icky coming out of that 2022 where we had nothing and then everything sold in half a day. If we look at the rolling 12 months, you can kind of see the increase in days on market. It's been steadily rising, and it seems to still be on that upturn. And it most likely will be as we head into the fall and winter markets. You'll see those days continue to rise. That's just the way it is. Months of supply. In June, we're at 3.5 months of supply. That's up 20.7%. Another thing that you're feeling is more homes for sale. It's because there are. We are still below what would be the buyer's market, which is 6 months is what they say. I relatively feel like 4 to 6 months is probably a really decent, semi-neutral, more buyers leading because it's taking you longer to sell your home. And we're right there. It probably feels even worse than that just due to the fact that it seems very stagnant right now in the market. Homes are taking a little longer, but some homes are selling quickly. If we look at the rolling 12 months, you can just see from that bottom of 22, we've just been steadily inclining in supply, and I don't see that slowing down quite anytime soon. New listings, and this is kind of why, right? In June, we were up 4.5%. We saw 2,249 homes go on the market. In the years of 21, 22, we saw homes coming not enough on the market and more contracts. Now we're seeing more homes than we are contracts, leading to a more supply chain that we have going on there in homes. And you can kind of, again, see this. This is the decline in listings. We bottom out, and now we're back on up. So it is slowly climbing back, which is good if you're a buyer. It's good if you're a buyer. Pending sales, we were up 5.9% over last June. That's 1,704 contracts that we saw. We are seeing some good contracts, but we're also starting to see some fall through. Due diligence periods not making it, financing having appraisal issues. So things are starting to come back into play that used to not be such a worry. I'm not saying they're a worry, but they're just happening more often now. If we look at the rolling 12 months, though, we've been pretty flat on contracts, and that's not a bad thing. We just definitely went from this weird peak that the whole country saw. Now we're just at this rhythm. If we go back, though, 5 years, you can see we peaked out. I mean, look at those contracts back here in May of 21 and 22. And as soon as the rates kind of switched up here, you start seeing this stagnation. But if you go back even further, we're just a little below where we were contracts in the teen years. And hopefully they'll just continue kind of leveling out. And this will just be a blip of our life until the next blip of life. Hopefully not anytime soon. Let's go back here. And so closed homes, right? We had 2.3% more homes go to closing, 1,673 homes. and which is again not a bad thing. You can watch the trend line. This is we peak out in May. Oh, look at that, we peaked out in May. Like those are the best months to close a home and really to go under contract. March, April, May. March, April, May. I say that for years. We look at the rolling 12 months. It's just like the pending sales. So we have, we're flat, which again, not a bad thing. There's just no peaks. But if you look at the listings, this is why you're starting to see months of supply go up. We're seeing more listings go on the market than contracts being written and homes closing. So just be prepared for more inventory coming. It's just the way it's going to happen. Again, 2,200 homes go on the market, 1,700 went under contract. So there's 500 homes that are still sitting on the market as we accrue new listings and inventory. What does it feel like in the market right now? It feels really slow for July in certain areas. Activities out there, buyers seem to be hesitant. They're either waiting for prices to drop or for mortgage rates to drop, or a combination of both. And I don't know which one's going to happen first. It seems like price reductions are happening first. A Realtor.com post had Charleston as a number 6 city with price reductions. Now, that doesn't mean pricing is going down. It just means people are getting out of their made-up number that their home is worth and coming into reality and then getting it sold. So you're still seeing overpriced listings. But as they get adjusted to that price range they should be in, people are still jumping. It just is finding that perfect number. If you guys have questions, feel free, reach out. Love to help. Bye.